to another healthy keto eating show and another new recipe I came up with. I don't know if I invented this one keto style, but this is how I did it. I have a cheeseburger pizza here, all keto style. And each slice is gonna be 3 net carbs, you guys. Oh my gosh, awesome. Now remember, I alternate day fasting. For me to have 3 slices here, don't know if I'll be able to consume all 3, but it would only be 9 carbs for me. But remember, I'm alternate day fasting, so I can eat more carbs in one sitting. And the recipe was pretty easy. There's gonna be a slideshow at the end for you guys. And what I did was I made my almond bread. You guys, I've made it in so many recipes, so if you don't know it by now, well, I'll tell you again. It's so easy to make. It's just a 1/4 cup of almond flour, 1 pad of melted butter, is it a 1/4 or a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 egg. So it's pretty easy, and then you just mix it up, and it's a 90-second bread. But what I did was quadruple it. I made that recipe 4 times and laid it out on a cookie sheet to make pizza. Okay, I did mine on a square. You could do yours on a round, but I laid it out on a cookie sheet, and I baked it for 8 minutes at 400 degrees. And then I cooked up my hamburger while both of those were going. My hamburger was cooking. Now, in my recipe here to make it pizza flavor, I added in oregano, I added in a little bit of crushed red pepper, and I added in some garlic powder, and then salt and pepper, the pink salt and pepper, okay, through my crust here. And then after I pulled it out of the oven, then I added a layer, I did put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of the pan just to make sure it didn't stick. But then on the pizza itself, when I took it out of the oven after it was cooked, then I added 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a little bit more of oregano, and I think oregano and a little bit more garlic powder, if I'm not mistaken, garlic powder. So you'll see in the slideshow though. And then I put my cooked hamburger on top, but let's not go ahead of myself. First, after I put the olive oil down, then I added a layer of mustard and sugar-free ketchup. It was like 2 or 3 tablespoons of the ketchup, and then all together. Like that first layer was about 2 tablespoons. And then I added the hamburger, and then I added up cut up pickles. It was just a half of a medium-sized pickle. And then I added a little bit more, first I did the cheese. I think I did the cheese first. Yeah, I did 1 cup of mozzarella cheese. I'm sorry, guys. You'll see the slideshow. I'm just trying to remember because I've never made this recipe. And then after the 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, I added a little bit more mustard and ketchup on top just to give a little bit more flavor. But yeah, I always count, for the carbs, I always count seasonings, even though they say 0, I do count them in there. So the entire recipe was 24 carbs for the entire pan, and I'm eating 3 slices, which means they're 3 carbs a piece, just so you know. So it'd be 24 carbs for the entire pizza, but they're pretty big slices I did. You can even cut them smaller, the slices. You can see they're pretty big. Here's 1 slice right here. You can see they're pretty big. So yeah, it's going to be, you know, however you want to cut it, however you want to make it. But because I alternate day fast, that's how I'm doing. I'm going to have 3 slices here. My husband, I made 4 for him. I had 4 for me, but I kind of was sharing with the family. If I can't eat them all, I do only get to eat until 8 o'clock. It's 7 right now. And so I'll just eat what I can here, and whatever I have left, if I don't get it consumed before 8, then I'm back to my 40-hour fasting. But I'm excited about this, you guys. Cheeseburger pizza. So, of course, no red sauce. It's done with just the ketchup and the mustard, and the ketchup is sugar-free ketchup. And I'm just drinking it with water tonight. And I notice I'm going to have to fix a nail. I broke my nail. Must have done it when I was doing up the dishes. Not sure. Must have bumped it on something. But anyways, how are you guys doing? Let me show you this up close. Look at this deliciousness. The crust and hamburger, mozzarella cheese, pickles, ketchup, mustard, and all those great seasonings to make it like a Italian pizza. And it was a hit because, like I said, my nephew wanted a piece right away. His friend wanted a piece, and they said if there's any left over, my other nephew said he wanted some, so. Oh, that's good. My husband already ate his, and he said it was so yummy. So I was excited to dive into this. Oh my God, it tastes just like a cheeseburger pizza. There's so many things you can do with that almond crust, you guys, or that almond bread. Yum. I know you guys are going to be excited about this when you get this video. I always record a few days before you guys get it. Right now it is Tuesday because I was alternate day fasting. I stopped eating Sunday night at 8 p.m. and I didn't eat all the way until today at noon, which is Tuesday at noon, and then you guys will get this Thursday. I have to do these videos in between now that I alternate day fast, so I have to do it on the days I eat. So on Thursday, I'll make another video for Saturday and Sunday, whichever day I don't do my live. I think my live this time is going to be Sunday, but again, I always let you guys know in a video when I know for sure. I put it in, like, let's say Saturday comes and it's not going to be Saturday, it will be in the box, you know, in the description. It'll say going live tomorrow, or it'll say going live today, so you guys know. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. Yum. Has that great crust taste. Oh my gosh, and that hamburger taste. Yum. It definitely tastes just like a cheeseburger. It does, on a pizza. Yum. So, how's everyone doing? How's everybody enjoying my videos? I hope you're getting a lot of information out of them. I hope you're enjoying the recipes that I'm coming up with and you're trying them. Now this one, of course, would be a little heavier fat because you've got hamburger on it. You could replace that with ground turkey, or you could even use chicken, but of course that wouldn't be a cheeseburger pizza then. But you could still use the hamburger. Just go with the lowest or the leanest meat out there and even rinse it, because then it's going to be really low and lean for you. So then it'll be okay. Mozzarella cheese is lean. The bread, the almond bread, that isn't real high in fat. Ketchup and mustard wouldn't be. Pickles wouldn't be. So this wouldn't be too bad. So you could definitely eat this, especially if you're, you know, either doing like 24-hour fasting, or you're doing alternate day, or you're in your maintenance mode, or you're on a dirty keto day. This could be ate a little bit more often, like I said, only because the meat hamburger can be so lean. Other than that, the mozzarella cheese would be low and all that. And then just, you know, don't eat that many slices of it. You know what I mean? If you're eating more than 1 meal a day. That is good, you guys. Oh my God, it's so good. Like I said, I'm counting this as 3 carbs a slice because I always count seasonings as carbs. I don't use a lot of seasoning, and I mention it when I do the voiceover, when I tell you guys the slideshow, I tell you the ingredients and how to make it. I always tell you to go light on the seasonings, so I probably wouldn't even have to count the seasoning, but I do anyway. So I added in 2 extra into the whole thing, so it actually would have been less, like 2 into the whole recipe, because the whole recipe was like 22 or 21 or 22 carbs, and then I added 2 or 3 more just for the seasoning alone. I always do, so I know that I don't go over my 20. I've already had a lot of different things to drink today. That's why I'm just having water. I had a diet cherry 7-Up today. I had some Mio, a tropical flavor one. It was really good. I had, what else did I have to drink? I had a coffee already with my sugar-free creamer. And I may have had an orange Sunkist too. I'm not sure. So I've had plenty of sodas today and stuff like that. I don't, you know, do that all the time, but of course, alternate day, you can do stuff like that. It's diet anyways, and it's the aspartame, that's the one that doesn't affect me. But yeah, I'm just doing water because I already had enough sodas today and stuff. I love it with that pickle on there too. That's true cheeseburger pizza. What did you guys think of those pigs in the blanket? I told you I already had them, so I knew I loved them, and they were good. But I couldn't wait till the next day when I got to my eating day. Today is the day. I had mine when I broke my fast today. About an hour after I broke it, I had mine, and oh my gosh, they're so yummy. I love them. They're like little corn dogs. They're so good. This is so good. No, but I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. I hope my teachings are good. You know, always remember that excuse me, your mother's teaching never to eat and talk. Always remember that everybody's going to respond differently to everything. So everybody is going to be different. So, you know, everybody's going to respond to things differently or whatever. Not everybody's going to lose as quick as somebody else and stuff like that. But a guarantee that I can guarantee you is if you use your body fat as your fat source, like I teach you guys, instead of eating high fat, you use your high fat in your body, everybody will lose weight. That I can guarantee. That is a guarantee to everybody. As far as can you have different sweeteners, different sugars, you know, that are fake sugars and all that, I don't know what your body can respond to. I don't know what pops you can drink. I don't know if you can do sucralose. I don't know all of that. But I do know that if you do it the correct way, the way I was taught by my professional doctors, that you use the high fat off your body when in weight loss, because it was designed, keto again was designed 3 ways: for weight loss, for gaining weight, losing weight, maintaining weight, gaining weight. So when you're in weight loss mode, you're not going to eat the same macro that the person that's skinny is eating. That wouldn't make any sense at all. You would never eat the same macro. You never eat high fat if you have high fat on your body. And that just made perfect sense to me when my doctor was telling me that. I understood that, my nutritionist. A baby would understand that. Why would you eat the same macro as somebody who's skinny? It doesn't make any sense. It would never make any sense, you know. And anybody's going to lose in the very beginning, definitely, especially if you're very obese, you will lose quite a bit of weight in the beginning, but then it's going to stall out and it's going to stop, because if you continue to eat the high fat, it will stop. You have to use your body fat as your energy source, and that I can guarantee will be the only way that you're going to get all your weight off, and I'm living proof. So is my brother, so is everybody that's following me that's lost all their weight, did it the way that I taught them, that my brother taught them, who is a professional in keto as well, that teaches us as a job. So the way to get it all off is to use your body fat as your high fat source. Okay, so you're going to eat everything low fat. You're going to do low fat lean meats. You're going to do good green leafy veggies. You're going to stay away from mayos and cheeses and butters and all that. You can use light of everything. So light cheese, light mayo. If you need to have it light, light cheese. Sour cream light, like cream cheese, stuff like that. You're going to stay light. Eggs, you want to do egg whites. You want to use turkey bacon, turkey sausage. You want to keep everything light, okay? Or low fat. You want to keep it all low fat. Use your body fat as your high fat source. You're still getting fat in those foods, but mostly use your body as your high fat. Then, when you get to the maintenance mode where you're at the, your goal weight and everything, now you're going to eat high fats, but we're going to do it in good, healthy fats. You don't want to do a lot of processed foods, very bad for you. You want to do it in avocados, nuts, good red meats, eggs, avocado, olive oil, coconut oil, MCT oil, let's see, what's another one? Real butter, things like that. You're going to eat healthier stuff like that. That's what's going to be your good, healthy fats, and that's what that means. And then if you're trying to gain, you're going to be even more, probably like 200 grams of fat a day. While in maintenance, it's going to be around 120, 140 grams of fat. For if somebody trying to gain is going to be like 180 to 200, or if you're somebody that works out, you're going to eat a lot more fat. I just need people to understand that. That I can guarantee you. Yes, everybody is completely different and will respond differently to sugars. What we can consume on keto, what we can, what a lot of people, some people can have things, some people can't. They get kicked out of keto. Some people can, have Quest products, some people can't. Some people can have fake sugars, some people can't. Some people can drink diet soda with anything in it, some people can't. Some people can drink those waters that are fake sugars, some people can't. But as far as using your body fat as your high fat source, everybody will get all of their weight off. Everybody. Everybody following me, and it's not just a couple, it's thousands that are following me that are doing this diet, have lost all of their weight, or are at the end of their journey, or in the process of losing their weight, and it's flying off of them. Because it makes sense. Your body fat is your high fat source. You will be losing weight every week. Every week you're going to step in the scale. I never had a stall at all. I've been keto for 4 years. Okay, the first 15 months is when I dropped all my weight, 150 pounds in 15 months. It would have been faster if I would have worked out, but I couldn't. I had a bad back from a car accident, but I lost all 150 pounds in 15 months. I never had a stall. Every time I got to a point where I felt like I wasn't losing as fast, I dropped 100 calories out. Boom. Started losing again. I got it all off. I went into maintenance for almost 2 years. And then I decided in the last 6 to 9 months here, I wanted to lose a little bit more, playing around here and there. Some of it I'd go back to maintenance and then back to dieting and maintenance and all that. But basically, I've lost another 20 pounds, basically, doing the alternate day fasting, the egg fasting, the different things that I've done. I've lost another 20 pounds, basically almost to my complete goal that I wanted to get to. I'm exercising now, feeling great and all of that. but I proved it again. I dropped out the fat. That's what I did. I dropped it out. Now, alternate day fasting can't do that because I'm going 40 hours without food, so I need to consume my maintenance eating on the days I eat. Otherwise, my metabolism will get ruined. So now I do eat 22 to 2,500 calories, and now I can add more. I'm starting to add more because I'm exercising and my body needs even more. So that being said, then I can still lose weight doing that. That's what's great about that. So if you are somebody that works out, then you could consume a little bit more fat, but I would still use your body fat as much as you possibly can. When you are very obese or, in the very beginning of your journey and need to get the weight off, use that body fat. Your body has all the food it needs if you've got body fat, it has all the food it needs to feed itself the nutrition it needs, because this is a state of ketosis. It's unlike any other way of life. Please understand when I tell you, you will not get sick, you will not get ill, you will not have any problems. I have a heart condition I developed 21 years ago, and I've had no problems dropping out the fat. Even now, when I don't do the alternate day and I just want to just drop calories, I'll eat 500 calories. I was doing that for 6 or 8 weeks. I was eating 500 calories a day, perfectly fine, because I still had body fat on me to use. And I never felt ill, never felt sick, never felt bad. And that was because I was taught that professionally by my doctors. Now, they are professional nutritionists, professional doctors know what they're talking about. They're not going to steer me wrong. So that's why I won't steer you wrong. That is how you're truly supposed to do it. No, you're not supposed to consume tons of fat because you'll never get all your weight off. Yeah, you're going to feel great. A lot of people say I feel great and that's fine or whatever. It's coming off slowly, but you're going to find out it's never going to all come off. It can't, because it's burning that fat and then you go and eat again. So it can never get to the point where it's burning your body fat. Okay, you will only lose so much and that's it. You're going to stall out and you're not going to lose any more. And if you do, it'll be just pounds every 3 to 6 months. Okay, it's going to be very hard to get there. So just listen to what I'm saying. If you want to get this, if you want it bad, you want the weight off, you want to do it fast, use your body fat as your high fat source and go as low as fat as possible. And of course, only 20 carbs a day. That's ketosis. 20 or less. You can even go 0. You can eat carnivore, just meat. You can meat and eggs. You can do that. You can do just carnivore. You don't even need carbs. There's no significant value in a carb other than it's an energy source. That's it. We get that through fat or fat on our body if you're overweight. Even if you're 5 pounds overweight, you have body fat, you have an energy source. So that being said, and then of course, protein is always half your body weight. Unless you're first starting off, you might want to have your protein a little bit higher since since you're going to be dropping your fat or whatever. But it's usually half your body weight unless you're working out. If you're working out, you're going to need a little bit more protein. You'll know that and you'll learn that as things are adjusted, in your own body. You'll learn that. But just make sure you get at least half your body weight. That's important because you can even lose hair if you don't do it right. You got to have half your body weight in grams. So if you weigh 300 pounds, you need 150 grams of protein a day. Hope I covered enough for you guys again. I know I'm always getting new subscribers, so I like to go over that and explain, because I know I hear people say on different channels, everybody is different, and that's true. Everybody is different. We're going to respond differently. But nobody's going to be different when it comes to using your body fat instead of eating fat and losing weight. Everybody will lose if they use their body fat. Everybody will. It just makes sense. I mean, if you're going to drop down that fat and you're going to use your body fat as your high fat, that's your high fat source. Why, how can anybody not understand that? How can anybody think you would get sick using your body fat? If you were an obese person, why would you want to eat fat? You're going to use your fat. It's a benefit for you. Use your fat as your high fat so you can get that weight off super fast and feel great, right? You don't want to take forever, and why would you eat high fat? It wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't even be healthy for you. And that's what my doctor told me too. It's not even healthy when you're consuming that with your own fat. You want to use that fat. Use it to your benefit. Use it because it's going to burn so fast, and you're going to lose weight so fast. 150 pounds, you guys, in 15 months. My brother did the same amount, a little over 150 in 5 months, because he was working out, because he kept everything low. And here he sits 5 years later, still thin and healthy and feeling great, and been pretty much maintenance all those years. I'm sure all of you don't want to sit there for years and years and years trying to lose your weight. That's where people will fail. They won't succeed and they will give up. 99% of people will fail at diets because they don't know how they work. But ketosis came along, you guys, and it's a miracle. It is saving the whole world. And when people understand truly how to do it, they're getting their weight off and they're happy. And nobody's gaining it back either, because when you're done and you're in maintenance, you get to up calories and fat, not down like every other diet out there. You get to up calories and eat more. That's why it becomes so fun and so easy to do. Man, that was good. I'm going to go ahead and go to my third one, see if I can eat it. It's so good. Oh, that crust, the way I seasoned it is amazing. And then that olive oil. Oh. The olive oil would make it a little higher fat. You don't really have to do it. I did it just to kind of coat the pan, like barely did anything to coat the pan. That's fine. But you don't have to do the extra olive oil on top like I did the 2 tablespoons. You don't have to do that. I did it because I can have more fat right now because I'm alternate day fasting. So I can have more. But you would just go without it. You don't need the olive oil on there on the top. You can even use, there's an olive oil pump spray, which is actually olive oil. You don't want those sprays. Those Pam sprays, those fake sprays, all of that are not keto approved because there's so many sprays in it that they consume one little to be 0 carb. Anything over that is going to be carbs. So don't use any of those sprays, but there's a pump oil one. You could use that one. That would help to use less and then just do just a little bit to coat the pan, just a little bit and so it doesn't stick. I don't think they're going to say if you get a brand new pan or have a brand new pan or your pizzas don't stick, you're not going to have any problem. You could even lay down parchment paper so it doesn't stick, you know, and then you don't need any oil at all. That would save you on the oil. Man, you guys, I don't mean to keep stressing this, but this is really freaking good. Oh, and yes, I said freaking. Wow, this is amazing. Definitely try this out. Another thing, like I'm trying to tell you guys, there isn't anything that I can't recreate and make keto. Look at it, my whole plate was covered with pizza. 3 great big pieces, 9 carbs. You could not get 9 carbs at any pizza. Even in one slice could you get 9 carbs. I did it in 3. The taste of that ketchup and mustard together is so good. See, like, the ketchup now is sugar-free. Some people can't have that because it's got sucralose in it. Some people can't have that. I can do it on the alternate day fasting, but if I'm not, sucralose kind of does kick me out of ketosis. So normally I wouldn't do it then. Some of you can. In the very beginning of my journey, I could do sucralose. I could do all kinds of it in my beginning. I never had any problem. So you just have to find out for you. So some people can't have the ketchup. So you could do this with just mustard. If somebody couldn't do the ketchup, you can do the mustard. That would still be absolutely delicious. Some people don't even like ketchup. So, man, that was good. Love it. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. I have made a lot of recipes. I would have to say this is almost one of my favorites. Yes, I would have to say that's almost one of my favorites. I'm definitely going to make that one again. You guys definitely need to try this one out. I've made over 140 recipes, and I'd say that's probably one of my favorites. Definitely top 3. Definitely top 3. So, anyways, I hope all of you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoyed this healthy keto eating show. I hope you guys will definitely try this out. I hope all of you are doing well on your journey. I hope that, excuse me. Sorry, I hate food in my mouth when I'm talking. I hope everybody is understanding my form of keto. Not my form, but what I was taught professionally. I hope you guys are understanding. I hope you're doing it correctly. I hope you're getting all your weight off. Hope you're loving it. Hope you're doing at least some intermittent fasting with keto because that's amazing. Like 16 hours, 8-hour window where you eat, or a 24-hour window where you do OMAD or alternate day like I'm doing. Just hope that you're doing some kind of intermittent fasting and keto, because those two together are amazing. And you're going to see amazing results, especially if you use your body fat as your high fat source. Remember, it's important. That is your high fat. That's where it starts. So if you guys need any help, I link my email. Trying to point right. Nope. I forget how I do it again. Well, it's on one of these sides. First off, subscribe to my channel. That's what I'm trying to say. Down there is the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow. Help me to grow. So subscribe to my channel and you'll love my content and you'll love everything that I do and everything I teach because I bring it to you professionally. Please ring that bell so you are notified of all my uploads since I upload a video every single day and I help you guys all the time. And then definitely share around my channel so I can grow big. You guys, I need to grow. I need to grow and help the whole world get healthy. Thousands isn't enough for me. I've helped thousands, but I want to help billions, trillions, gazillions. That's what I want to do. And I hope that I can do this and I give it all to you guys free. So please just share my channel for me. I would really appreciate it. And definitely shoot me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this cheeseburger keto style pizza. I love you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. And always, always, always remember, everybody knows what's coming next. Always remember, everybody, to keep it keto. Ingredients: 1 pound of ground beef, almond flour, real butter, pickles, mozzarella cheese, olive oil, sugar-free ketchup, mustard, eggs, baking powder, and for seasoning you're going to need pink salt and pepper, garlic powder, crushed red peppers, and oregano. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and preheat your oven to 400, and when your ingredients are ready to go in, you're going to set it for 8 minutes to start with for the crust. Let's get the hamburger cooked up in a skillet. Add pink salt, pepper, and garlic and oregano. Then for your mixture for the almond bread, you're going to need 1 cup of almond flour, 4 eggs, 2 teaspoons of the baking powder, red crushed pepper, oregano, garlic powder, and 4 tablespoons of real butter, pink salt and pepper, and mix well. Then you're going to pour it on a cookie sheet, either a round one or square. Add a little bit of olive oil just to grease the bottom, and then put your mixture down and pop it in your oven for 8 minutes while the hamburger is cooking. Go ahead and take a pickle, a full one, cut it in half, and then cut that into little chunks to go on your topping. Now your pizza's done. Pull it out. Add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, some more oregano and garlic powder, and then ketchup and mustard. And then your cooked hamburger on top of that, your pickles on top of that, and then your 1 cup of mozzarella cheese over the top of that. And let's go over the top with a little tiny bit more ketchup and mustard. Bake it in the oven for 6 more minutes and it's ready to be served. This was 8 slices at 24 carbs for the entire pizza, 3 net carbs a slice. And let me tell you, this was a hit around here and absolutely a delicious cheeseburger pizza.